Okay, hey y'all, it's Simone Winters, and we're back here with another episode of the Golden Hour. And today we have a special guest, Carson Ricker, with Oakland's men's swim and dive. So, Carson, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. We just want to jump in and get to know you a little bit. So, just tell us about yourself, and then also why you chose Oakland.
All right. I'm Carson. I'm a junior here at Oakland. I swim breaststroke and IM primarily. Why I chose Oakland?
Yeah.
Okay. I chose Oakland. I was heavily recruited. That played a big role in why I chose Oakland. I live right around here,
Yeah.
so when I was growing up, I never really considered Oakland as a option because it just seemed like too close. It's like right here. But my senior year of high school, Mitch reached out to my coach and asked to talk to me. I spoke to him on the phone, and he was just great. And from that point, it was like, okay, maybe this is an option. And I've always loved the pool here. I've swam here, club meets growing up.
Yeah.
And just the process with Mitch and the recruiting was so smooth, so easy. And it's like when I came on my visit, met all the guys on the team, really met everyone on the team. It was just a great experience. And I kind of knew at that point, it is close, but
yeah,
it was such a great environment. I didn't think I could pass it up.
Probably feels like home for you.
It does feel like home. It's a nice feeling of, if I want it to feel like home, it can feel like home. If I want to feel like I'm out on my own, I can kind of separate myself.
Just like a home away from home. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Mm-hmm. And I know that you had great accolades coming from high school, breaking records. And Oakland as well has great accolades. So how does it feel just kind of keeping that legacy and that streak going on, being a hometown hero in a sense,
Yeah, it's great coming into a program where, I'm not really, I have room to move up, right? Because there are just so many great swimmers here. Oakland's been so successful in the past, and there's always, more goals that the team wants to achieve that I can try to get better personally and, play into those goals. And we have so many fast swimmers from all around where it's I can just try to better myself and reach their level. So it's really been a great experience coming into such a developed program.
Yeah, I love that. And you talked a little bit about this being such a welcoming environment. Mm-hmm. Mitch, your coach, as well as the teammates, during your recruiting process. So just talk a little bit how, the swim, the natatorium is your safe space, and then also this team just makes that belonging for you. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I'd consider myself friends with everyone on the team. I feel like I can sit down and have a conversation with pretty much anyone there. And the natatorium is definitely my safe space. I mean, I've grown up and I've had meets here my whole life. I'm very familiar with this pool.
Yeah.
It's been great. And now I have some free days now. I've got a light course load, and I'll just come in, I'll just sit and basically watch, diving practice during the middle of the day. I'll sit in and talk in the coach's office, and then I'll have practice. It feels like I spend my whole day there.
Yeah. And then, you've been here for so long. We're right outside of Detroit, which is one of our major cities. Mm. So what are some of your favorite experiences or favorite things to do either in downtown Detroit, or the outskirts where we're at now?
I remember my freshman year, I had a really great time going down to a Pistons game. I went down with some of the guys in my class. That was a great experience. I'd say that's one of the top ones for sure. Actually, this weekend, one of my roommates is planning to take some of our teammates down to Detroit and just walk around. He's a big fan of architecture, and supposedly Detroit has some of the best architecture in the world. So I'm planning on going down with him. I'll be very interested to see that because he knows what he's talking about with that a lot more than I do.
Yeah, I love that you can grow up in the state, but then continue to find something new to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Detroit is a growing city, so I love that. And what are you studying here?
I'm currently doing a master's in applied statistics.
Master's, yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. I guess moving forward with that, what do you plan to do next? After swim, after you graduate here, with your master's, what are your kind of next steps for you?
I'd like to shift more into a financial field. Be potentially a financial analyst and use that applied statistics degree in that sense. But I'd say, I'm going to go kind of wherever the wind takes me. Yeah. I don't have too many plans that are set in stone. I'll just kind of see how things go. We've got a mentorship program actually that we're starting very soon through some alumni groups with the swim team. So I'll be interested to just try to get connections with some of the people, some of the past swimmers in the team, and maybe it'll open up a door that I didn't even know was there.
Yeah.
So really, it could be anything.
Yeah. Well, it's really good to hear that you just had a great experience overall here at Oakland.
Yeah,
You found your home, found your family, your home away from home. But before we close off, I do have one more question for you. We're going to do a little start, bench, cut, which we do at the end of every golden hour. So I heard you like cereal.
I do.
Love cereal.
Yep. Favorite food.
Yes. All right. So start, bench, cut, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, and Captain Crunch.
Okay. Off the bat, I'm going to cut Captain Crunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't say I'm the biggest fan. I really just haven't eaten enough.
Okay, fair.
And I think, I'm going to have to start Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a favorite of mine. Fruity Pebbles. Is Fruity Pebbles right?
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles
that
are
can
Fruit
go on the
Loops.
bench. It's a solid one.
Yeah.
Right? But Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, has to take the crown. It's going to start.
Okay. And is that your favorite, all-time favorite?
It might be.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch from
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cereal legend
It helps
himself.
you swim faster.
All right, y'all. That's all we have for today. Thank you, Carson, for joining us.
Thank you.
And make sure you follow us on socials at Horizon League on all platforms. Bye.